Yeah, what did you think it was going to be? This came with the PC edition back in the day anyway. I have seen the announcement of it, Dean, which is pretty cool. Excuse me. I will be... Yeah, fucking... I don't know what to think fully with the Resi 3 announcement. I'll be completely honest. Ah, you bastard. There. I don't quite know what to think on it, to be fair. Because, like I said, I like Resi 2 Remake, but it certainly wasn't Game of the Year material, let's put it that way. Yeah, well, it actually uses the MIDI synth. So it's the MIDI version of the song as well, which I think was taken from the PC release of 7. I mean, I'm hopeful. I'm hopeful, Dean. How about you? I mean, there is a little story, basically, and you get told Boko's gone to help his... one of the dudes has gone off to... Shit. To look for something. And Boko's a bit lazy, kind of thing. Mogul and Moomba are here to help. But yeah, same difference. Well, that probably won't happen just yet. Hey, Moomba. Oh, excellent. 111's better. Wait. How the... Well, I had this discussion with Claire and that, and they're all saying, oh, I want a Code Veronica remake. Code Veronica's fine. I have to disagree. Code Veronica is fine the way it is. It doesn't need anything changing, Code Veronica. The controls are fine, the visuals are fine. You know, especially if you play the Dreamcast version of Code Veronica X. So I have to disagree. Resi 3, I mean, the only reason why we're always asking for Resi 2 remake is because they did the first one. That's the only reason why there's been this, you know, pandering for 20 years for a Resi 2 remake. Is simply because they redid the first one. No one would have said anything about doing a remake until around now, basically, if they'd never done RE1 back in 2001, 2002. Yeah, the PS2 version's just as good. And that's basically how you level up is the board system. Do you know, it's like I say, Resi 1 Remake is phenomenal. Is it a better game than 1? Well, my brother, he makes his point. If the original was so bad, why did they remake it? You know, if OG RE1 was so terrible, it would never have got a remake. So, my answer is I still love Resi 1 and I can play it to this day ad infinitum. I don't get people who shit on it like, look at the graphics. Yeah, look at the graphics. Look at these graphics, motherfucker. What's wrong with this? This is an excellent little side game. I just wish the saving function worked properly. It's gone all tits up for some reason. But Code Veronica looks fine. Resi 1, 2 and 3, having a upgraded visual element remake is understandable. I mean, let's be honest here. There's nothing wrong with pre-rendered backgrounds with the polygon models in them. However, they've lost all the main material that made them up. The original material, you know, they don't have it. So you can only, I said this earlier, or last night when playing on FF8, you can only upscale these visuals so much. I mean, again, that's not a problem for someone like me who plays on, you know, who doesn't give a shit and just plays them on older tellies and older systems still, and they look perfectly fine. But it is nice to have that convenience factor of a modern system. Now, a Sweet Home modern RPG would be cool. Yeah, so Cactar turns up and you can pick up 4 types of items, and of those 4 types of items, there's actually about 20 different things you can get. And when you hit a certain, every multiple of 10, you come across Choco, I think her name is? Or when you hit level 10, you come across Choco, and Boko gets a feather on, basically, for her. You know, you can only upscale so much, so it comes to a point where it's just like, this really does look a bit dodgy on my 50 bajillion inch wide TV. So that's fine. Remaking then is fine. It's like Command & Conquer Remastered. It's actually still going to be Command & Conquer. It's not a remake, it's a remaster. So they're going back, apparently going back, and this is the cool thing, using the source code and enhancing the source code now. Or importing the source code into a new coding language and redesigning, you know, and redrawing, going over the original sprites, basically the high quality original sprites, and then redrawing them on new software and adding more detail to the sprite and animation. That's a remaster. That's cool. That's what we like. That's acceptable. Remakes, completely acceptable, if they add enough difference. And this is where my argument with Resi 2 comes in. It actually doesn't add a lot, and I'm sort of thinking like I'm a weird one for saying, actually, the original has a lot more story. But there we are. But I will be buying it. I won't deny. I have got my remake, FF7 remake budget. You know, I've already paid my 90 quid for the deluxe edition. Couldn't quite stoop the 300 quid nearly it was going to cost for that stupid edition with the bike and everything. Yes, it's enhanced C&C and C&C Red Alert. Mostly done by... Well, it's been done by Petroglyph, who obviously was bought out by EA, who at the time when EA had bought out Westwood, half the people went and formed Petroglyph Studios, and then Petroglyph got bought out by EA, and half the people at Petroglyph were half the original team behind Command & Conquer. So it is... Most of the original team is working on it, and Frank Klepacki has come to remaster his soundtrack as well. So, if it's anything like the remixes he did at PAX East or whatever you call it in that look with the Tiberian Suns, that will be somewhat kick-ass. But yeah, basically that's that. That's ChocoboWorld in a nutshell. I'd love to try it on the Pocket Station, mind you, but I ain't lumping out whatever they were wanting for that Japanese import. However... Oh. The cool thing is, if you did lump out for a Pocket Station... Oh, fuck, I'm not clicked on it. On import, it does work with the British and American copy. You know, it works with all Western copies of Final Fantasy VIII. In fact, it's pretty much the only game that does work in the West with a Pocket Station, so far as I'm aware. Might be a couple of others, so don't quote me too much on that, but I do know it does work with the PAL and NTSC copies, basically. Yep. It might even play better because you've got to, as you might hear, hit the left and right buttons on the keypad to knock his ATB down. So that's what I'm trying to do. Is get his ATB down. I never stopped. Let's put it that way. But it does make his attack stronger in the game. So what achievements did I still need? I didn't get all of Quistis' limit breaks. Didn't get Boko to level 100. I missed the Timber Maniacs. Didn't do Poo Poo side quests or Obel Lake. And I never finished the game with Squall's initial level. Okay, I ain't too bothered about that.